to live. It has been a minute, and we know that because it's officially 2026. And what that means, if it's January and it's a new year, it means it's our annual denim sale, which is the stock up of all stock ups, the opportunity to clean up that denim wardrobe. And the reason we always do a live during this big sale is because we know there are so many burning questions about denim, and we want to answer them for you. What are you wondering about? What are you curious about? What is stumping you about that denim wardrobe? We're here to answer all your questions, but I'm going to start off by letting you know what's happening in denim right now. Here's the deal. For years and years and years and years, we have been ping-ponging back and forth about what the most important jean silhouette of the season is. And I'm here to tell you what's so great about what's happening right now is it's all about building that denim wardrobe, which means there is a place in your closet for a wide leg. There is a place in your closet for something relaxed. There is a place for a straight. There is a place for a boot cut. And yes, there's a whole bunch of fun, new, interesting things happening in denim, like color and novelty, that are going to add some really serious flair and fun to that everyday look that we call grounding in denim. So we're going to start with one of my favorites because boot cuts are officially back. And here's the thing. So many of us, and I'm putting myself in that camp, never let the silhouette go, and for a darn good reason. It is leg lengthening, it is curve creating, and it is sexy as heck. And that is the thing about this jean gang. When you put it on, you feel good. It was popular at its height for a reason, and so many of us just love, love, love the way that this fits. I'm still in that camp, and here's one of the challenges with boot cut I hear from so many women is that when you're petite, it's really hard to wear, right? Because where that hit comes in that boot shaping leg, hits you too low, and it feels really funky because your legs are right, and then you're chopping off half of that boot bottom. Petite denim is your answer. So, question I get all the time, how tall are you? I am just scraping 5'4", but I have the legs of someone who is more like 5'1". So, really long torso, really short legs, so I am absolutely petite on bottom. This jean is from Pistola. Why I love it. Super dark black wash with totally tonal stitching. So it's clean, you can elevate it, it's great for night out. It also has a crazy amount of stretch in it, and that really fun kick in that boot is so flattering. A great shoe to wear with the boot is something with more of that pointed toe, so I grabbed this great little sling back. And I'm wearing this kind of like in between. To me, this is an elevated everyday look. I would absolutely wear this to work. I'd wear this if I was going out to dinner with my girls, maybe like a casual night out, or I feel like I am in the season right now of team sports dinners when you want to feel just a little bit more put together, but it's not so up. This is what I'd pop on, right? So fun. Okay, here's the thing. We want to hear your questions. So start them coming, but the best part about this live always is that I get to bring a group of friends to help me out. So we're gonna start with Dylan, and this is always fun/funny because this is my chance to show you how short I really am.
And you're in heels even.
And I'm in heels, and how statuesque Dylan is, and like why she's rocking denim. So I want to talk a little bit about the silhouette that you're wearing, but then I also do want to talk, because we get a lot of questions. As much as we talk about petites, we also get a lot of questions about tall.
Yes.
So let's talk about your jean, talk about why you love it, and then let's talk a little bit about some of those like jumps and hurdles you find when you're looking for the perfect jean when you have long legs.
Absolutely. So to start, I am wearing the Good American. This is going to be a true straight. So one of my challenges typically with a straight leg, I do love a straight leg silhouette, is how to find a full length straight. I have gotten really good at rocking a crop straight, an ankle straight, but this full length straight is such a fun silhouette kind of change for 2026. So the key here in finding a full length jean is that 32-inch inseam, which Good American definitely offers here. I'm wearing the light wash. It also does come in a dark wash too, so definitely.
Nice.
Yes.
I love a good dark wash. Elevate it, dress it up a little bit. Yes. Great for work.
Absolutely.
Yep.
So I definitely always feel like too, when I finally find a jean that is full length, the next question is, okay, what's my shoe pairing with this? And I have been loving pairing the belly flats back to it. The other thing, if you haven't heard us talking about it already, is the Sneakerina sneaker. It gives the ballet flat profile, but in that sneaker fun fashion that I'm loving right now. So fun.
kind of like a little blend. Yeah.
How tall are you, and what would you say is your favorite jean that is your go-to?
Oh gosh. Okay, so I'm a true 5'11". So as you heard, Heidi is 5'4". So there is a 7-inch difference here. I
Way
do
to do math fast in the morning. That was impressive.
So I do love these jeans. I also I wore to actually just yesterday are the Pistola Evie jeans. That is one of my favorite. As you were talking boot cut, like full length boot cut, that I can even wear like the tiniest little lift with, which is awesome.
That's great. That's great.
Yeah.
I mean, but the fun thing about a straight, I think, is that it is really, truly like your wardrobe workhorse, right?
Absolutely.
It goes with everything. You can go with something more relaxed on top. You can do something more fitted on top. You can go a little more classic. You can go a little bit more edge, and pretty much every shoe works with it.
Absolutely.
Which is fantastic. But I do think, to your point, like a little ballet flat or that low profile shoe is what makes a straight feel really fresh and is like a really nice pairing.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Another quick question.
Yeah.
Where should full length hit? And where should crop down?
Yeah. Do you want to talk?
Well, let's talk about both, right?
Yeah.
So I'm guessing that you wear a lot of crop denim
Really
by
good at the
choice or
crops,
not.
yeah.
So why don't you talk about where you look for that to hit?
Absolutely. So where we want that crop denim to hit is either right above your ankle or right kind of in the middle of your ankle. So you want to show just enough ankle to give it that cropped feel, but you don't want to always have so much leg, especially it's cold here in Minnesota.
Yeah. A little bit of ankle bone
Yeah.
does the body good, right? So that little sliver of skin, and even if you're wearing a sock, it really does help to kind of break up that leg and not feel like you're buckling. Absolutely. So when it comes to full length, kind of same rule applies there. So I think a little bit of this depends on the leg silhouette. So with a straight, I don't like much of a break. I want it just to kind of hit at the top of my shoe. And I'm going to tell you right now, as a petite, I think I hem probably 95% of my jeans. Like,
I'll take your extra leg.
I'm committed to my tailor, know and love me well, and I am there on a reg basis. So we talk a lot about length. So I think with a straight, I like just grazing the top. With a boot cut, I like something a little bit longer so I get that poke of shoe coming out really long and lengthening. With a wide leg, when I'm looking for like how long that should be, I kind of go with the same rules there as I do a straight. So just grazing the top of my shoe, I think helps a lot.
And you can see with kind of how my straight leg is just like literally grazing the top of my foot, especially with that ballet
Yes,
flat
this is a
profile.
perfect length.
Yeah.
And then what about barrel? Let's just talk about the barrel length for a second
I'm
when it comes
such a
to
sucker for barrels.
full length, because that one can be a little tricky, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. And I always think here with the barrel, a little bit of is like how wide of a barrel are we going, right?
Yeah.
I do find that a slimmer barrel, I tend to, personal, I like to have it hit just a little bit higher, whereas
I
a
do
fuller barrel, you can get away with a little bit longer.
Yeah. And I think for those that are, and this is where height really comes into play, a fuller barrel on someone petite is really tricky to pull off.
Yeah.
I've tried it. It looks really good on the gram. Not translating so well in the body. So I think if you're like starting to toe into that more relaxed silhouette, whether it's a barrel, whether it's a boyfriend, showing a little bit of ankle and skin on that foot really helps.
Absolutely.
So we're gonna talk. Let's keep talking about the barrel.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna bring Melissa in. Thank you so much, Dylan. So Melissa is wearing. Here's the thing. We've talked a lot about that kind of barrel silhouette, and barrel can be done in so many ways. But really, what it is now, it's more of just your relaxed jean, right?
Another way to think of it is like a new boyfriend.
Yes.
It's like the modern boyfriend.
Yeah.
And sneak peek, we will see versions of a boyfriend come back for spring, even with like the little cool roll. It can make it casual. It's a great juxtaposition for proportions and like leveling up with a dressy, more feminine top and getting that more rugged bottom. But I think really it's all about the proportion, and to your point, the length is definitely, it's almost like the inverse of a boot cut, right? So like where that leg bows, it is tricky. So you got to find, we have a lot of versions. I actually want to like point out the Lexi, this one.
This is a great one.
So this is a great barrel-esque. I think they call it a bowed leg. And she is more of an ankle. She's a little bit slimmer, but you get that relaxed feel. She's a mid-rise, so she's really great for a petite gal.
I love how you call her.
Oh,
She's so
a true guy mento.
She's
all the
so
Cody
kind.
does like a.
She's so good to us, though. But it's true. This is a really, really great silhouette. It gives you great shape. It doesn't feel crazy oversized. So you, so much taller than me, right? Petite doesn't overwhelm either one of our bodies. It's going to hit us a little bit. I found with this one, I did hem it just a smidge because I wanted a little more ankle. It helped me feel a little bit more proportionate.
And I sized up and wear it relaxed and do a little cuff.
There you go. I love
So-
that.
How are you?
I'm 5'10", and I am wearing a little kitten heel today, so maybe I'm 5'11".
So for Beryl, you do recommend sizing up?
Depends. So I'm wearing the Paige Aurelia, which the other thing about trend guys, like especially in new silhouettes, I feel like when it hits the market, it's very exaggerated. And now we're like a couple seasons in, a couple years in, and I feel like the market has really perfected the fit. So this Aurelia from Paige, I'm wearing my true size. It's a little bit more fitted on the top lock, but it's inherently relaxed. So like it sits lower on my crotch and it's like a little bit relaxed through the leg. This is a 30-inch inseam, which would typically hit me at like my calf. And because it's more relaxed and like sitting lower, I feel like it hits me just like at a great little ankle. I also have this in the full length, which is a 32-inch inseam. We do have it in another wash for those tall gals. They want to do it full length, and I can wear it with like a little heel, and I feel like
So, little insider tip on this one: if you like the Anessa from Paige,
yes, it's a great
you're gonna
evolution.
Love this jean.
Yes.
So the Anessa, which we know is one of our absolute fan favorites, like hands down, fits everybody like a glove. I can wear it. Melissa can wear it. Like great best-selling jean. This is its sister.
Yep.
So we love this guy. And one last thing I just want to talk about with barrels, and I think Melissa's demonstrating this so beautifully. When we talk about proportion, note the way that Melissa styled this. So little bit shorter jacket. Heads up, this is really important for spring because it gives you waist definition. Added a belt. So when you're thinking about that volume, how do you still create shape? So important. And so the belt, this little bit shorter jacket, it's kind of hitting her right at that waist, showing a little bit of skin, a little bit of lift in the shoe, all does that to create that perfect hourglass shape, which Melissa has already. We're just accentuating it, making it look even better. Yeah.
So we have a question. What would be the best going out jeans?
Oh, you want to go?
I don't know.
I mean, okay.
You weigh in.
To Heidi's point, like everything goes, I think inherently the most sexy jean is a boot cut or a flare. So I think, if you're dressing for your husband, do that. If you're dressing for the girls, I think the barrel.
Yeah.
And it's a really, again, going back to that proportion play. So I think, you want something that's going to be flattering. And so you want to balance those proportions.
I mean, I like a barrel with something more fitted on top.
Yeah.
Like to me, here's how I think both of these silhouettes feel fresh. Is that you take a barrel, if you want it for night out, I pair it back to something that's got a little bit more shape on top, and then I for sure grab a belt, get that waist definition. With a boot cut, what I think makes this look feel fresh and fun is actually something not so fitted on top. You've got a little bit more of that shape in the legs, so grab something a little bit more relaxed on top, and I think that juxtaposition is what makes both of these silhouettes sexy. Of course, gang, for night out, you can't go wrong with a straight because
Really?
it's just it's your blank slate, right? Everything goes with it.
I think it's all the things.
Okay, this is another one. Is the stretch the same on the Page as the Anessa?
Great question. So we do invest in a few different fabrics from Paige. The Nessa that is like our workhorse best-selling jean is a little bit higher stretch content than the Aurelia, and really because we want the Aurelia to sort of hold that shape. What I would say is this is a very it's a lighter ounce denim, so it still gets a little drape while holding that shape
still
and
has
not
stretch.
compromising comfort.
Does it have stretch or is it?
This one does.
Does it?
No,
Does
but
the
some
other
do.
wash? Yeah.
Some do.
Okay.
Some have like
Yeah.
1 or 2%. Not like what you're used to in the Anessa.
And then any brand or denim you would recommend for curvy women?
Oh, I mean, for curvy women, I do recommend something with a little more stretch because it's gonna have a little bit more retention than something that's 100% rigid, which has its benefits. But I think for like how it fits women's curves, the rigid denim's a little bit more specific.
So I would say, like, my experience, I have a booty for sure and like come in at the waist, and so in thighs, like strong thighs, right? So I have found in like kind of my experience that Good American, every freaking time I put a Good American jean on, I'm like, well, there you go. That's who this jean is made for. The stretch content in it is amazing. They really know how to nip in that waist. I think it's a really, really great place to start when you are looking for something when you have a little bit of a curvier shape. And then from there, to Melissa's point, looking for stretch kind of at every turn is, which the good news is the majority of our denim has stretch, so you can really find a great jean for that. Speaking of stretch, should we flop places? We're going to bring in Meg, because I think, Meg, you're wearing one of our best-selling jeans.
Yes,
so
I have a Paige Vanessa on.
There you go. Okay, so high stretch content on this puppy, and what makes this jeans feel so fresh and fun is
Color. We love that.
Color.
It's so fun.
I know. So let's talk about color for a hot second, because this is a thing that is happening. So in that denim wardrobe, right? You need a boot, you need a straight, you need a relax.
Yep. You need it all.
You need it all. You need a wide leg. You're rocking a wide leg, but you're making it kind of fresh and new by wearing it in color.
Yes. Color is new. It's perfect time to grab it. Spring is coming. It's fun to like pop in some color into your wardrobe. Do it in your denim. So, and Anessa's great too. So this is a plus.
I do want to talk for a hot second about color and how to style it. And I want to have a real talk moment about this.
Yeah.
Because we are now like in the world that is fashion, right? We are already planning and shooting our content for all of you for May. So we have had the good fortune of styling all of this fun color denim all season long. And I want you, as a stylist, I want you to talk a little bit about what you've learned.
Yeah. As a stylist, I would definitely will say it can be tricky. I think we think it can be really easy, but I think just finding those pieces in your wardrobe that go with it, like a little monochromatic look, like
This
how
is
I'm
such
doing
a
this.
great way to do
This
it,
is
I
super
think.
fun,
Yeah.
and again, adding in more color. Like I feel like this is like so vibrant and fun. Really,
Happy Valentine's
I
Day.
was gonna say
This is
Valentine's
perfect.
Day.
Yep, so cute.
I feel like it put a little smile on my face when I saw it all together. But otherwise, just finding like those basic neutral colors, even popping in fun pattern like a stripe, denim on this would be super fun. But I think playing with your wardrobe and then finding new colors.
Yes.
That.
And with
Complement
color,
it, for
you
sure.
can go bold, gang,
Yeah.
like what Megan's
Totally.
wearing,
Yeah.
or you can toe in, okay? And there's lots of ways to do this. So ecru is one of my absolute favorite ways to do color.
So fun.
This spring season, and I love, love, love this jean from Cut. This is more of like a cobalt blue, so it feels like denim, looks like denim, but it has a little bit more saturation to it. So grab your great gray heritage sweatshirt, pop it on with this, add a belt, add a kick, that little sneakerina, and you're good to go. So fun.
Yeah.
Meg, how tall are you?
I am 5'7", so just right in the middle.
Everyone is just taller than me today. This is just a reality.
Yes.
This is our reality.
And this is a 31 inseam, so it hits just right above my shoe.
Yeah, this is a
but
perfect length.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
really
perfect
cute.
little wide
Really
leg,
cute.
full length for me
Yeah.
too. So which is great. But yeah, these are so comfortable. Like I need to wear these home
And the
today.
stitching on this is so cute.
Yeah,
I love that.
Fun little detail to add.
Super fun.
Kind of adds a little novelty to your denim as well.
Someone who's watching is also 5'7", but
Yeah.
she struggles with finding straight legs. So any suggestions or
Ooh.
answers?
I feel like I don't know. I'm trying to think. I feel like these ones definitely would work. These are the Avery cut straight leg. I feel like this would be like the perfect little length. I think the Good American would be just a tad bit longer on me, but also I feel like with some longer straight legs, you can add like a little cuff, just like a little messy one, or that's when you grab in like your heel or your booty, and then that adds a little like elevation and make your legs look
I mean,
longer, which is
I'm
great.
finding with straights
Yeah.
that one of the things that I'm craving in my denim wardrobe is a full length straight and a crop straight.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I want to show off that sock,
Yeah,
or I just want a bare
totally,
ankle,
yeah.
or it's about that proportion on top. If I'm wearing something
Yeah.
a little bit more relaxed, I want
Yeah.
a little bit of skin showing.
Totally.
So that's when I go for my crop.
Yep.
But if I'm like tucking in, wearing something a little bit more tailored, a full length with that like minimal shoe can feel really, really good.
Yeah.
So one thing I would say is like when we talk about the struggle, I think a little bit about the need for both in your closet and finding that great jean that's like of that full length and then finding that straight that's a little bit more cropped.
Yeah.
And I will tell you, I have my favorite straight leg jean that was only available in full length, and I just bought 2 pair, and I had one hemmed to be cropped, and I have one that's full length
Yeah.
because the fit was that good, and
Yeah.
I was like, this is just what
Yeah,
I want. And I know
totally.
and they are the most worn jeans in my closet by far.
For sure. Yeah.
What are your guys' favorite shoes to wear with the current denim trends?
Oh, I feel like you can have fun with it, but I think with a wide leg, I love wearing more of like a kitten heel. I love wearing a sneaker like this and make it a little bit more casual and everyday, but I love a lift. So I like a kitten heel or a little booty to like kind of, and it would go right underneath the jean to kind of also give me a little extra height, which I love sometimes because I am like that 5'7"
I
height.
feel like in general, shoes this spring and summer season are going a little more minimal, right?
Yeah.
So we talked about the Sneakerina, which is that great blend of that ballet and that sneaker kind of had a baby, really low profile. So when you think about that, like what's great about that is that it's not an overwhelming like heft at the bottom of your body when you're putting on jeans.
Yeah.
So then this is where that length conversation comes into play and is so important. So when we talk about kind of denim wardrobing and all the ways in, it is really about playing with that proportion. That minimal shoe can really like hold up to a great straight, and you can wear something a little more relaxed on top because everything isn't so big.
Totally.
Right?
Yep.
And then the inverse of that, if you're putting on that Sneakerina or that more minimal, like little ballet flat, and you're putting on a barrel, which has more volume to it, then let's not go big on top too.
Yeah.
So then you're like volume,
Totally.
and then like ending in this tiny little exclamation point.
Totally. Yeah, for sure.
And then another good question, what is your favorite denim for petites? What do you, it's your go-to?
Yeah. Well, okay, so I mean, first of all, there's just petite denim, which is amazing now. So
I love that.
We carry petite denim in across multiple stores all across the country and online from multiple brands. So if you have been like me and have been like a loyalist to a particular brand and have just committed yourself to hemming all the time, know that we might now have your favorite jean in petite. What I will tell you though, from a petite perspective, like denim that I love, what I find like overwhelmingly that I hear from petite women is they love Paige. And I think part of the reason is that it's really cut for that woman's shape. So Paige, one of like the original icons of premium denim, she was a fit model. She understands a woman's body. The jeans have always been designed for that. And I think when you think about the pocket placement on Paige, the pockets are a little bit smaller, which I think is really flattering to that more petite frame. Lots and lots of stretch, so you're not going to bag out in your jean, which again, we're talking about that petite body. Yeah. I mean, I think of myself though, and there's so many ways to be petite, and I am not like an itty bitty petite, right? I am a muscular petite, and so on a good day. So when I think about that, for me, Paige is amazing, but I also love Pistola because they tend to have a little bit more room in the thigh, which for me works great. Right? And I have a little bit more booty, so a bigger pocket's actually a good thing for me. So it doesn't look like I have 2 postage stamps in my rear end. So I tend to be a big Pistola fan as a petite gal just because I have a little bit more curve in my legs and backside.
Yep.
Okay. All right, we're going to bring everybody back because I want you to see all these amazing women in their incredible denim. They're going to sneak around. So gang, all about building the denim wardrobe. So many great questions, and I hear you. Like, it's a little bit of a puzzler right now to figure out exactly what to wear with what. Here's the good news. We have got stores all over the country and stylists who are amazing who are going to walk you through exactly what to do. You can stand in that fitting room in your undies, and we are going to bring you jeans until we find the perfect fit. And that is the quintessential denim shopping experience. I don't know anybody that does it better. It is the best. And even as someone who has worked at Every for a decade, when I need denim, I get my butt into a fitting room and I wait for someone to bring me jeans because it is the best way to shop. So we're here for you. Have fun during the sale. This is a great time to refresh that wardrobe and keep those questions coming. We're going to keep answering them throughout the sale weekend. Thanks so much, everyone. We'll see you soon. Thanks, gang. So fun to have you here.